Hello great people, welcome to yet another interesting and educative episode of Nosofela Health and Lifestyle YouTube channel. I should tell myself welcome back. If you're you did just great, a superwoman. Yes, the last time we saw I was heavily pregnant with my son Zion, and today mother is fine, son is good. In fact, it's almost 12 a.m. my time here in Canada, but I just have to do this. So today, a very quick one, I'm going to be talking about vaginal health part 2 with the aim of correcting some notions, some misconceptions, and some false knowledge that we have, So yes, if you are new on my channel, my name is Nosofela. I am a public health enthusiast with a passion for public health education. And if you are yet to subscribe, kindly hit that subscribe button. Help me to spread the gospel of health education by subscribing to my channel. Biko Dalu Ejo. Thank you very much. Now, don't go anywhere. We'll be back on the channel to discuss this misconception and some knowledge gaps that people may have concerning the vagina. I'll see you in this. Today's topic that I titled Vaginal Health Part 2 may be stemming us into pelvic inflammatory disease. Hopefully my son does not wake up. I'll treat pelvic inflammatory disease. Yes, but first I would like to correct some misconceptions, because after my first video on vaginal health, I got a lot of messages, chats, tags, but I've been very busy, motherhood, and oh my gosh, I just have to do this today. Now, please and please do not let anybody, I repeat, do not let anybody make you feel or understand or think that your vagina is dirty. The vagina is never dirty. Like, what I mean by dirty is that the vagina is biologically dirty. Yes, let me put it that way. Because the things I see on social media, I'm scared, I'm worried for our girls, for our women, because they make you feel like the vagina is biologically dirty. Like probably when God created you, as you're growing, the vagina keeps accumulating dirt, and then as a young woman, as an adult, you need to get rid of that dirt by buying their product, and they make you feel that the vagina is needs cleansing. Yes, cleansing. You need to clean the vagina. Please, yes, the vagina needs cleansing, but not that kind of cleansing. Please and please, the vagina is not biologically dirty. In fact, in my first video, I made mention of the lactobacillus acidophilus bacteria, which keeps your vagina between the pH of 4.0 to 4.5, making that place acidic. It's protected from all forms of bacterial infection. But if you subject yourself to this infection, then it will visit you. Yes, it is not a cause. If something is actually clean, if God has put like a soldier to guide my vagina, and I expose this soldier to bullets eats, so the soldier is dead. So the vagina is at the risk of the owner's risk. It's at owner's risk. The vagina can no longer take care of itself because the bacteria is diminished, or probably you exposed it to too many infections. Please and please, now, aside the lactobacillus acidophilus bacteria, now there's something we must understand. Women are more prone to infection, to urinary tract infections, than men. Ever They are more prone because the women have shorter urethra, men have a longer one. Shorter urethra in the sense that, women, it ranges from 4.1 to 5.8 cm. It might differ. Then men 20 to 25 cm. Now look at that. It's not even up to 6 cm. Then men, we have it from 20 to 25. That's a very long rope. Very, very long rope. So it means that the bacteria for the women do not have to travel through a very long tract before a woman can be infected. But for the man, there is a very long tract. So because the vagina, the urethra is shorter for the women, that is the more reason why you should protect yourself from vaginal infections. That's number one. Now, number two, people that sell this product, and I'm not against anybody hustling, but I am against when you give people misconceptions all in the name of you want them to buy your product. And there's another thing I would like to correct. Women, please, we have to know that our vagina is our sole responsibility to take care of. If you're not going to believe whatever I'm going to say at the standpoint of being an authority, because I am a nurse and I'm licensed to talk about these things, believe me, as a standpoint of being a woman like you, and I have a vagina. I just had the son, at least. That is an evidence that I have a vagina. Yes, so sometimes we have to really talk to ourselves. Yes, please and please, your vagina is your responsibility to take care of. Do not take care of your vagina because of your boyfriend. Do not do some things to your vagina that are harmful, that will be harmful to you now and to you in the future, all in the name of you want to please a man. Do not harm your vagina, all in the name of you want your man to give you a head. Keep your vagina clean for yourself, for your health, for your safety, for your self-esteem as a woman. Not because, yes, my boyfriend likes to give me head. Because the things I read on the blog, I'm like, so if we don't have a boyfriend or if we don't have men, are we not going to take care of our vagina? Some people say, oh, your product is so nice. We had about 6 rounds of sex because I used your product. Hello. If you take care of your vagina, you might not need to use those products. Yes. Now, there is another misconception I need to talk about. People talk about the fact that I keep getting yeast infection. You keep getting infection because I have said that women are prone to vaginal infections and to urinary tract infection, and you must take care of yourself. Now, you are menstruating. By the time anytime you menstruate, you do not change your pad at least maybe every 2 to 4 hours. You use one pad throughout the day and you don't want to have vaginal infections, really? You stay in Lakwe and tell people you live in Lekki, and then all of you have up to 10 girls in one room, right? Every one of you share the same pot and you don't want to have vaginal infection. My sister, you will have it, you will overhave it, yes. Now, there's another thing. The other time you complained, you came to the clinic to complain of urinary tract infection. We gave you drugs, right? You used the drug only 2 days, my sister. We told you to use it for 5 to 7 days. You did not complete your dose. And then the next time you have a reoccurrence of the infection, because you feel, oh, I'm okay, I don't need to finish it. The infection came back. Now, the drug we gave you initially is not working again because you grow resistance to that medication. That's what people don't know. You do not abuse antibiotics. It is very dangerous for a woman, especially to abuse antibiotics. Because by the time you grow resistance, that's why you keep saying it's not working, it's not working. And some people, instead of them to visit the hospital again, they go back to buy the same drug that was prescribed to them in the first time. And then it's not working again because they did not finish the dose. And it's just like when you have a group of soldiers. You expose those groups of soldiers to a certain ammunition, but that ammunition is supposed to kill them in 10 doses. You only use 2 of the ammunition for the soldier, then they became weak, and then they couldn't come to your territory again. Then what they did was that they went to reinforce themselves, like this person might come back. They got more arms and ammunition. Then the next time you visited the same territory, you use that same ammunition again. But this time they have built their soldiers more. The ammunition you use at first is not going to work for them again. It's not going to work because they are reinforced. That is how it happens. You do not abuse antibiotics as women. Please stop it. Stop. If you take care of your vagina, trust me, you might not need to use things. Yes, vagina is prone to infection. Use your pad, be clean, bathe 2 times daily, avoid. Then you have multiple sexual partners, my sister. You have 5. You sleep with all the 5, and you don't want to have multiple sexual infection. You will have urinary tract infection. There is no way, because keeping 2 or 3 partners and you are not even protecting yourself, you sleep with that one, you sleep with the other one, you don't know the disease that one has. You transfer it to yourself again, and you tell me that you keep having infection. You are the one infecting yourself because you are not following the guidelines you're supposed to follow to keep a healthy vagina. Because by the time you abuse these antibiotics, multiple sexual partners, you are limiting the strength of the lactobacillus acidophilus bacteria that you have. Hence, there's no protection for the vagina. Okay, you are the type that will go to toilet. When you get to the toilet and you finish pooing or urinating, what you do is that you wipe from your anus to your vagina, transferring infection from the anus to the vagina, and then you tell me that I keep having infection. My sister, you will keep having it because that's not the way to do it. You're supposed to wipe the anus independently with water. If you're using wipe independently. And if you're going to do that swab, it should be from the vagina out, then you discard, not from the anus to the vagina. Please, those are simple things that will keep making women subject themselves to infection, and they now keep buying all sort of things that keep reinfecting them more or can be dangerous to the vagina. I keep saying this thing because the ratio of infertile women that we have is quite alarming. Yes, and because sometimes infertility is idiopathic, we don't know the cause. You don't even know what you have done when you're growing up. You don't know how you have taken care of yourself. You don't know if the woman's body and system is too tender that you cannot afford to just be putting in anything. They tell you this one is a pill, you start it, you buy. That one is a drug, you buy. That one is a book, you buy. You keep buying and buying and buying, and most people that even buy this thing is because of a boyfriend or a man. Please take care of yourself because of yourself. Do not damage your life for a man. A damaged vagina cannot do anything. Yes, it cannot produce a child. You can't give birth to a baby. It can't do anything. Please